Well, hello again, everyone. Professor Profit coming to you from Gamblers University. And today's roulette strategy is called Four Score. We've got four bets, and we're hoping we're going to score some casino chips when one of those four bets hits. $1,000 buy-in, $100 win goal. We do hope you enjoyed the video today. If you do, we ask for the old thumbs up. And also, if you haven't already subscribed, please hit that button. It'd really help the channel out, and I would appreciate it. Now, as always, we do value your comments, so if you have a tweak you think might improve this strategy, please leave it in the comments below and we'll share it with everyone. And finally, as always, we do suggest that you try this strategy or any of them on the channel, on your software or on your table at home before you take them to the casino so you can get comfortable betting them and be confident that they can win you some money once you get there. So let's head on down to the felt now. We'll show you the nuts and bolts of the four-score roulette strategy. Then we'll spin the wheel for a few minutes and see if this is one you might want to take to the casino. So we'll see you down there shortly. All right, everyone, down on the virtual felt, and we're getting ready to spin our four-score strategy. $1,000 buy-in, $100 win goal, 24 number coverage. And we start off with a $5 bet on any dozen. We're going to pick the first dozen. And then three corner bets, the 1-5, 5-9, and 7-11 corners. So four bets, and we hope one of them scores the four-score roulette strategy. $8 total. Let's get our first spin in and see if we can get off to a good start here. And there's 22 black, so that's going to be a loss. So let's go ahead and rebet, and we're just going to mirror that bet on the third dozen. And again, you can pick whatever one you want. So that's $16 bet this time. And we're rolling again. 35 black's the number this time, and that's going to be a hit for us. And that's an $8 win, so that gets us back to zero. So now let's go to the second dozen. Since we've hit our session high, we'll start over again. And put the three corner bets there, and the $5 bet on the second dozen. And there's 16 red, so that'll be a win for us. And it'll be a nice $16 win. So let's move back over to the first dozen now. And we'll put our three corner bets up and our $5 bet on the first dozen. And we're spinning. And it's 27 red, so that's going to be a loss. So let's go ahead and pick up the second dozen on this one. So that's a $5 bet there. And then we'll just mirror the first dozen and pick up those three corner bets. So $16 total bet. And there's 18 red, so that is going to be a $8 win. And that'll get us back to our session high. So let's go down to the third dozen now. Get our three corner bets down for $1 and our $5 dozen bet, $8 total. And we're spinning. 24 black's going to be a loss. So let's rebet. And let's go to the first dozen. Put a $5 bet on the dozen and then the three $1 corner bets and spin. Here we go. And that's 34 red, and that's going to be a $8 win. So we're back at our session high. So let's go to the second dozen this time. We'll start there, get our three corner bets out and our $5 dozen bet, and we're spinning. 6 black's going to be the number. That's a loss. So let's rebet, and let's go ahead. Let's pick up the third dozen this time. And that'll be a $16 total bet now. And we're spinning. And there's 14 red. So that's an $8 win. So back to $16. Our session high is equal, so we go back to our base level and get our $8 bet down, our four bets. Let's see if we can get a four score here. There's 11 black. That'll be a win for us. And that's a nice $16 hit. So let's move down to the second dozen now. And we'll do the same thing. And give it a spin. We're sitting at $32 now, new session high. There's one red. That's going to be a loss. So let's go ahead and rebet, and we'll pick up the third dozen now. Get our three corner bets down, and our dozen bet for $5, $16 total. And we're spinning. 29 black, so that's going to be a nice hit for us. That's a $17 win. So let's move back to the first dozen, and we'll put the $5 bet there and then the 3 corner bets. And let's spin, sitting at 41 now, new session high. 15 black's going to be a loss. So let's rebet, and we'll pick up the second dozen here, just mirror the first dozen. So that's $16 total, and we're spinning. And there's 33 black, so that's going to be a loss. So we'll go up to the next level, and that's just up 1 level on all of our bets. So the corner bets now are 2, and the dozen bets are now 10. And there's another third dozen, so that's another loss. So we'll go up another level, and it'll be 15 now on the dozens and 3 on all the split bets. And let's see if we can stay out of that third dozen now and get a hit. Down 15 on the session now. And there's another third dozen hit. So let's go up another level here as we're on a losing streak for the first time now. And let's see if we can weather the storm and get back on track now. Down 63. Happening quick. So there's two blacks. That's going to be a win for us. That's a $32 win. So we're going to stay where we are and spin again. Still down 31. Got a ways to go to get back to our session high. 25 is going to be a loss. That's another third dozen hit. And so we'll rebet, go up another level. And what we need to do is put a few together, maybe hit a jackpot number. 17, 20, 5, or 8, any of those would be considered jackpot numbers on this particular strategy. And we're down almost 100 now. And there's 21 red. And that'll be a nice $40 win for us. So we'll rebet and spin again, still down 55. And there's 20 black, so that's going to be a jackpot number. And that's an $85 win, so that puts us at $30. Still not our session high though, so let's rebet and spin again. Session high, of course, is 41. So there's 29 black, that's going to be another loss, so we'll go up another level. Another $1 on the split bets, or the corner bets, excuse me. And that's $6 each on those, and another 5 on the dozen bets. And that puts those at 30 each. We're down 50 on the session now. And there's 5 red, another jackpot number, so that's another $102 win. So that puts us at $52, and that is a new session high. So let's go down to the third dozen as we go back to our base level. $1 on 3 corners and the $5 dozen bet. And we're spinning. And there's the green monster. We almost a rule, we've got to hit that one. So let's rebet, and let's do first dozen. And we'll just mirror the third dozen bets. So that's a $16 bet now. And we're spinning. And there's 9 red. And that's going to be a $8 win. So that puts us back at our session high of 52. So we'll go to the second dozen now. And get our bets down, $8 total, 4 bets, and we're spinning. And 25 red, so we just missed. So let's rebet, and let's pick up that third dozen now. And that'll be a $16 bet now total. And we hit the first dozen, so that wasn't what we're looking for. So now we'll rebet and go up a level on all of our bets, and we're spinning. And there's 14 red, so that's going to be a hit for us. That's a $16 win. So still not at our session high, so let's rebet, spin again. Session high, of course, is 52. We're at 44 right now. And there's 28 black. So that's going to be another $16 win. So now we are at our session high. So let's go back to the first dozen. Get our dozen bet down for $5 and our 3/4 bets down for $1 each. And we're sitting at 60 now. And there's 29 black, so that's going to be a loss. So let's rebet and let's pick up that third dozen now. Get our corner bets down and our dozen bet. 16 total, and we're spinning. And there's the second dozen this time, so that's a miss. So once again, we'll need to go up a level on our bets. So it's a $32 total bet. And there's 30 red. So that's going to be a $16 win for us. So still not at our session high. Session high is 60. We're at 52. So we'll just rebet, give it another whirl here. And that's middle dozen, so that's a loss, which is a shame because the 17 and the 20 both were jackpot numbers had we been betting on that particular dozen. But as with a lot of things in life, timing is everything, and we missed that one. So up a level and spin it again. And that's 33 black, and that'll be a win for us, $24 win. So let's rebet, spin again. Still trying to get back to our session high. And there's 28 black, and that'll probably do it. That's another $24 win. So let's go to the second dozen now. Put our $3 bets out and our $5 dozen bet. And we're spinning at 68 now, new session high. And there's 6 black, so that's going to be a loss. So let's rebet and let's pick up the first dozen this time. Get our 3/4 bets down. And we're spinning. Here we go. Excuse me. 24 black. So that's going to be a $1 loss. We're not going to worry about that. We'll just rebet and spin again. And there's third dozen, so that's going to be a loss. And so we're just going to rebet and go up a level on everything. And spin again. And there's the green monster once again. That's the second time. So let's rebet and go up $1 on all of the corner bets and $5 on both of the dozen bets. So that's 48 total now, and we're spinning. And there's 8 black, so that's a nice hit for us. That's a jackpot number. $51 win. So that puts us at 62. Still not quite at our session high, though. So let's stay where we are and spin again. We could reduce if we wanted to, but I feel like gambling. And we pay the price for that as we hit the 30 red. So that's a loss, so let's go up another level. And see if we can get back on track here. And we're spinning. 14 red, so that'll be a win. $32 win, so let's rebet, spin again. Still not at our session high. If we can get another hit here, we will be. 4 black, so I think that'll get us there. Another $32 win, so that puts us at $78. So let's go down to the third dozen and start back over at our base level, which is an $8 bet. And we're spinning. 19 red's a loss. So we'll rebet and pick up the second dozen. And we're spinning. $16 total bet. And 31 black, that should be a win for us. $8 win, so that puts us back at 78, the session high. So let's move to the first dozen, put our 3/4 bets down and our dozen bet, and we're spinning. And there's 6 black, so that's a good hit for us. And that's a $16 win, so that'll put us at a new session high, 94. So let's just move next door to the second dozen and see if we can get another hit here and wrap this one up. 21 red is the number. And that's a $16 win, and that'll put us over the top. So that is how the 4-score roulette strategy is played. We started off with a $1,000 buy-in, ended up at $1,110, and that's a $110 profit playing the 4-score roulette strategy. Now, as you notice, that's kind of a grinding strategy. You kind of go back and forth a little bit. So you can sit and play for a while using this strategy. And if you can do that and still walk away with a few extra bucks in your pocket, what's there not to like? So we thank you for joining us. We hope you'll come back and see us again real soon. If you enjoyed the video, please give us a thumbs up. And if you haven't already subscribed, please do so at this time. As always, please leave any comments if you think there's a tweak that might improve this strategy. We'd love to hear from you. And if you're out there spinning that wheel this week, we wish you nothing but the best of luck, and we hope all your numbers come up winners. Talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.